Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold, and as a lot of you guys probably know, I've covered the whole Nostalrius legacy server discussion ever since the original Nostalrius got shut down. It's been an important issue to me, and the more the game has progressed, the more important it's become to me. And so every single time that there's been any sort of new information regarding legacy servers or Nostalrius or anything in between, I've tried to make a video about it and share that with you guys to engage as many people as possible with that information and with the discussion. So that's why I'm making this video today. Nostalrius made an update, a post, basically talking about, they have basically not really done a whole lot ever since the last video I made, except for they did a t-shirt campaign. Whenever I first heard of that, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, to be completely honest. Private server having a t-shirt, like, okay, this is a little bit too much. And I thought it was like kind of sellout. Then I realized that it was non-profit, and I was like, okay, well then maybe it's not. I still didn't really get it entirely, but apparently they sold 200 t-shirts. I didn't make a video about that because it's not really, it didn't really seem like it was that important. Sorry, I gotta turn off my refrigerator there. But they have actually come out with some results of that t-shirt campaign. They sold over 200 t-shirts, and so that's pretty cool, great for them. And they're apparently going to do another one. So I want to talk to you guys about what this discussion is and what the possibility for legacy servers are. I think that, long story short, TLDR, I think if they don't announce them at Blizzcon this year, it's not going to be good. So let's hope that they do, and I'm going to go ahead and read off the discussion for you guys, and of course down below in the video description I'll have a link so you guys can check it out yourselves. More than 200 t-shirts have been sold during a campaign which ended a little over a week ago. All the benefits have been forwarded to the Teespring to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thanks for your participation. We received many messages requesting specific Nostalrius t-shirt as a memento for all the good times people spent playing here so far. A second non-profit t-shirt campaign will be launched for a limited time if you want to purchase one. Blizzard's Blizzcon is on the 4th and the 5th of November, a month from now. This is a golden occasion for them to announce their plan for Legacy Realms and potentially fulfill the dreams of millions of fans over the world. Now, I think actually, before I talk about that, I'm going to just read the rest of this, and then I'll get into kind of the way that I feel. Yes, Blizzard is aware of the Legacy issue now, thanks to all of you. That's dyslexia, I'm sorry. They know that the need is here, with around 300,000 players signing our petition, and the statistics from the survey we published, answered by 50,000 WoW players, showing that players are ready to pay a subscription fee for it. Now, I am going to kind of dissect this as I go through. People saying that they're going to pay money for something isn't them paying money for it. There's a lot of people who say that they're going to pay for something, and if you're trying to buy something on Craigslist and like people show up to your house and they decide not to buy it, right? Like, you can't really say that there's 50,000 people who are going to buy it, right? You can't guarantee 50,000 sales, but I think that a lot of those people, I would say maybe the majority of them probably would. So I do want to make sure that is clear. Showing that players are ready to pay for a subscription fee for it, again, debatable. According to the discussion we had since our official meeting at their headquarters, they now have everything in their hands to fulfill the large community requests for legacy servers, solving all of the previous technical issues they highlighted during the feedback they provided. So, obviously Blizzard said that they didn't have the code. It turns out that they did have the code, which is a surprise to nobody that pretty much knew anything about software. And so I wasn't really very surprised about that. Also, I think that they said there were some other issues in terms of like hosting it and the type of like system that would be hosting it. I don't really know. All I know is apparently there has been some sort of a conclusion for that. And this is the part kind of why I want to make this video, and why I kind of made this video is this next line. This is what they said. As a consequence, if Blizzard doesn't make an announcement to honor their own core values, be sure that we will. Oh, wow. All right. Well, what does that mean? We don't really know, right? We obviously don't really know. Are they saying, is this implying that they're going to reopen or create Nostalrius in a place that's outside of U.S. jurisdiction? I don't know. Are they saying that they're going to try and talk to them again more if they don't, agree to do it? I have no idea, right? But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Personally, the way that I read this is that they're saying if they're not going to honor, if they're not going to basically open up their own legacy servers, we're going to turn back around and make our own in a place that's outside of U.S. jurisdiction, or at least offer our help to people who are creating theirs that are outside of U.S. jurisdiction. I don't really know, and in the end, pleasing the community is the only thing that which should matter. And I think that's like personally, like I like the the veiled threat there and everything, and talking about the Teespring and the people, but I probably wouldn't have put that line in there. It's like Blizzard's a company, and the only thing that matters is money, right? Like if they weren't making money, there wouldn't be a company. So the only thing that really matters is money. But pleasing the community is a good way to make money. But how good of a way to make money is that we really can't know, right? And I kind of, as Warcraft has gone forward, and whenever this originally happened in Warlords of Draenor and going forward into Legion has been a great expansion. There's been a lot of really great things that I like about it. But at the end of the day, I look and I think and I remember and I imagine it's never really going to be the same game that I used to play. There are a lot of things that have been irreversibly changed with WoW, and at a certain point, you can't really go back. There's never going to be an expansion that WoW is going to bring out that's going to bring back the vanilla feel. It's just not going to happen. And more, I've started to realize that. And that's why I've said more and more that I do really hope that they make legacy servers. If they do that, I will make a huge series. I was taking a shower the other day and I was thinking about the series that I would do if they made it, right? But obviously that was more, I was just hoping, honestly. I think that there's a good chance, and I'm thinking that they probably will announce legacy servers at BlizzCon. Now, I don't really know. Obviously, I have no idea. But I think that it's a good possibility. And is that wishful thinking? Absolutely. But I think that if it doesn't happen this time, they're probably not going to announce a new expansion this BlizzCon, right? So the Warcraft panel, they completely have everything available to them to announce them. It's like a perfect opportunity for them to announce legacy servers this BlizzCon. Next BlizzCon, they're going to announce the next expansion, right? Probably. So if they don't do it now, I don't really know whenever it's going to happen. I don't really know what they mean by honor their own core values and that we will. I really don't know. I'm very skeptical about playing on a private server because I don't really want all my stuff to get deleted. I want to really be able to invest myself entirely into a game, and the idea that I have kind of that axe over my head, like that sword of Damascus or whatever, the over my head, it's not necessarily something that really helps me sleep easy, and really I feel good about investing that much time into something that can just be deleted out of nowhere, right? So I really hope that this actually leads to something. I don't really know. I wanted to update you guys because, as I said, this has been something that's important to me ever since, I always thought that Nostalrius would just be there, and so if I ever did want to, I could just go play Nostalrius, or I could just watch people play it. But then whenever it got shut down, I kind of realized that, we can't really get that back. We can't really get that feeling back unless Blizzard really kind of creates it themselves. And I just really hope that Blizzard realizes how many people really do feel and do care about the legacy server. I would really, really love to see one come out. I know that a lot of people think they're stupid. A lot of people like Legion. I do too. That doesn't mean that I don't also want a legacy server. And I want you guys to understand that. I really enjoy the game the way it is in a lot of ways, and I really enjoyed it the way it was in a lot of ways. They're not mutually exclusive. If the legacy servers came out, I would probably play them intensely for a very long period of time just to kind of relive everything, and because it actually allowed that type of playing behavior. But after that, I would probably go back and forth between the two, which is what I think a lot of other people would do. And so I really hope this BlizzCon, Blizzard announces that they're going to give us the option to do that. So that's pretty much all I've got, guys. I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys think. Again, the more things have gone along, the more that I realize you can't turn back. And at a certain point, you just kind of have to flip the board over and start completely new. I've said many times I hope that they make a World of Warcraft 2, they make Warcraft 4 and World of Warcraft 2. I don't know if that'll ever happen either. But I feel like in order to completely reinvigorate everything and to give that old feeling back, they either need to completely reinvent the game or just give us legacy servers. So one or the other, I'd be happy with. But it seems like legacy would be a lot easier. So we're going to have to see what happens this BlizzCon. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think is going to happen. As I said, I think that I think it might happen. I think there's a good chance of it happening this BlizzCon, but we're going to have to see. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.